Folks, I had mentioned before about Mr. Trump and his ability to piss off our allies and make nice with our enemies. And at this point, we don't really have too many allies left for Mr. Trump to piss off. Now, he's pissed off the United Kingdom not once, but twice. The latest one being trying to blame their CIA for his tweets about being wiretapped by former President Obama. And just to tell you how ridiculous that was, he turns around 6:30 in the morning, shoots out that tweet. Now, we pretty much figured out where it came from. It started with one of his buddies writing a column in Breitbart, then, of all places, Fox picking it up, him at that point deciding to make a tweet 6:30 in the morning. Now, he must not be getting any snatch, because if he was, his ass should have been asleep at 6:30 in the morning, okay? I mean, he goes to bed, quote unquote, supposedly fairly early at night. There are reports of him walking around the White House in, I guess, his robe pajamas and slippers. But, you know, he gets plenty of rest. His wife's not there, you know, to bug him. His kid isn't there to bug him. And he basically doesn't really do anything other than having dinner in the evening. So for him to come out 6:30 in the morning, he had nothing better to do. And we all know that he hates former President Obama. He decides to shoot something out there. Now, he may have had an ulterior motive to try to get everybody off the scent of his people and himself. Himself being tied in with Russia. So he figures as long as he can change the focus of the news that he's in good shape. But on this one, he screwed up. And then he gets his buddy, Mr. Sean Spicer, to come out there and basically co-sign on the lie. Well, the British weren't having any of that. Number one, the security agency of Great Britain came out with a specific message that it was ridiculous for him to even consider that they would do something like that, and they categorically denied it. Number two, the British government called him on the carpet. They spoke specifically with Spicer after Spicer made his comments, and there was, quote unquote, an agreement to shut that puppy down. Now, there are two different schools of thought whether the United States, Mr. Spicer, issued an apology or not. I'm willing to bet that if that ambassador that contacted Mr. Spicer was pissed off enough, Mr. Spicer turned around and did apologize, though he's more than, you know, he's denied it as far as mainstream media is concerned. But Donald Trump has told one lie, and then he tries to back up that lie with another lie. He wants the Congress to expend time, energy, and money investigating something that they, based on what he just said, have no way of being able to develop any evidence on. Now, as far as the last piece is, which was Fox, Judge Napolitano making that bullshit claim, which he got from one of Trump's conspiracy theorist guys, Alex Jones, guys like that. That same Judge Napolitano was the same guy, along with a bunch of other people at Fox, that came out with the no-go cities, and particularly Manchester was supposedly a no-go city. Now, this is the second strike for this guy spewing out bullshit, and the British government getting pissed off about it. And if I were them, I would have contacted Rupert and told him specifically that they wanted that guy gone. And he may be gone, it just hasn't been advertised. But that's the two strikes for England. Now, you had the strike yesterday with Germany, where Trump previously had basically said a lot of disparaging remarks about Angela Merkel, who basically is the longest running head of state of any major European country. When I say major, France, Germany, England. And he dissed her yesterday. They were at the White House sitting, as he normally does with heads of state, and basically there's a handshake that's exchanged between he and the other person. Well, he dissed Angela Merkel yesterday and did not shake her hand. That is a major diplomatic no-no. And the reports in Germany are that the people are all pissed off about that. And this prick did it on purpose. So, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of our allies left for him to piss off. Now, the only ally that I can think of currently that he hasn't pissed off is the president of France, Hollande. Okay, but he's pissed off. Let's do the numbers. He's pissed off England twice. He's pissed off Germany, in my opinion, twice. He pissed off Canada, and Trudeau came back out against him. He definitely pissed off Australia. He's pissed off Mexico to no ends. He pissed off Yemen when he did that strike trying to pick up that ISIS guy, missed and killed a whole bunch of citizens. He's pissed off Iraq as far as the Muslim ban is concerned by placing them on the country where, placing them on that list when their troops are fighting pretty much side by side with ours. So basically, let's see who he hasn't pissed. Oh, excuse me, I missed one. He pissed off China yesterday by claiming, by tweeting out again that they haven't really been doing anything as far as attempting to control North Korea. Now, I'm not even going to go into the enemies, because he really doesn't mess around too much with the enemies. Now, he did make a statement. Well, actually, Tillerson made a statement that negotiating with North Korea has borne no fruit, and it's pretty much over. But the guys that he hasn't pissed off, the main guy he hasn't pissed off, obviously, is Russia. And Vladimir, more than likely, has got that P tape on him that he doesn't want released. Hasn't pissed off Israel because he knows better than to piss off the Jews, especially with all the Jews in positions of power in this country. So he's not going to piss off the Jews. And he hasn't pissed off the Saudis at this point. Now that's a neutral. And finally, the last leader that he really hasn't pissed off, because that guy basically came in previously and kissed his ass, was the Prime Minister of Japan. So again, there's not too many more people that Donald Trump's got left, to piss off. And if you want to throw in, just for the sake of clarity, he's pissed off a bunch of the countries in NATO by threatening them. I don't know. Foreign policy, it seems like it's going basically in the toilet under this guy. I'll make another video regarding his bullshit budget and that Muslim ban. But again, this one is basically just on what went down yesterday with his total disrespect for Angela Merkel. And the funny thing about it, there was a really brief clip that I saw regarding the president of Ireland. He came in and chastised his ass too. And I was just taking a look, or I took a look at his face when that prime minister was getting on him about immigration, and he wasn't a happy camper. So I don't know how long this is going to be able to go on without something really crazy happening.